Okay, good morning everybody. Got a couple projects to work on in the back of the truck here. Um, One of the first things I need to do is this latch isn't catching this up here, so we can see if we can make some adjustments on there, tweak that in. Got this light that's dangling here in the back here. I need to get that re-secured up there on the top. And then I'm going to be working on a sliding platform for loading and unloading. Basically, I'm going to have this bottom piece of plywood. I'm going to get another piece to finish up in that area up there. But then what I'm going to do is take these roller bearings, screw them all along through there, and then I'll have a piece on top which slides out to maybe about here. And then I've got a couple table legs. We can use this as a table for we're camping, but mostly we'll pull it out, use it for loading, so you don't have to climb way up in the back there to load up. And then when it's loaded, you just push the whole thing back in. Got a piece of this aluminum framing piece to go in the front there. It'll go on there. I got some black rubbery mat coming from eBay that's going to go on there. We'll have a couple sides to keep the tabletop square this way. And I think that'll be a pretty cool little thing for when we move. We can load up this truck without having to climb way up in the back there. Kind of a pain in the butt. So let's see if we can get going here. Got some WD-40 up in there to get that to work really good. It looks like it's pretty good. I might tighten up this release cable a little bit here. That'll be about it. Both sides. Okay, so working on the floor slide. I've got these bearings laid out kind of where I'm going to put them. I will measure them up and get them lined up better than they are. They're just sitting there right now. So apparently I'm going to end up using a lot more of these things than I expected, because we need at least one more row there, and then this is going to be a foot longer back here, so we'll need another row on top of there. But I'll go ahead and start getting these secured up, and I'll order some more of these bearings from Amazon. I'll be right back. Okay, got the first two corners set. Now I'll put three more in between here, and then once I have them in, it'll be easy to figure out where the rest goes. So it'll be lined up pretty close. Again, perfect is not necessary here. No rocket science. So I'm going to continue on with that, and I'll get right back to you. King Air in the pattern. This is about the 5th time he's been around. Maybe somebody getting certified. Okay, so I got the first row all screwed down. The rest will be easy now. Straight up from there, straight up from there, straight up from there. Definitely don't have enough of these bearings. I'm going to run in the house here and order some more. They'll be here in a couple days. It'll seem like just a few seconds to you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, that's what I got done so far. I think there's enough here to see, for you guys to see how this is going to work. There's going to be another piece of plywood on top of here which will roll out. I'm going to get another piece to make that a little longer in the back there, another foot longer, a couple more bearings. And then the sides will have some little 1x2s here to keep the top piece centered from flopping around there. And then there'll be a handle to pull out and a couple of table legs if you want to turn this into a table. Otherwise, I want to break my back loading this thing up. Got a little bit more done here. Got the bottom tray finished up. Got that extra piece put back there to make that a little longer. Got some side rails on to keep it centered in the box here. It rolls really easy. There's the top piece right there. I need to cut a little thin strip down one side to get it to fit in between these rails. And I think what I might do is get a chain or something and hook it here and be able to attach it on to keep the whole thing from sliding out if I have to drive somewhere with the tailgate down. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. So I did order the other bearings. They'll be here before this video is finished. All right, so I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do next here and get on it. All right, got a little bit more done here. By the way, the new roller bearings are here. Just haven't got them on yet. I'm going to do that next. But just wanted to show you, I put a couple of bracing straps to join those pieces of plywood together. Now, if you used one continuous sheet, you wouldn't have to. Reason why I have two pieces, I had this piece already, and I was able to get that piece and the whole entire top out of one sheet of plywood. So wow, plywood's like 60 bucks at least. But anyway, that's all joined together real tight. Also got some little L-shaped brackets, 4 of them on each side to help keep these sides nice and strong. What I'm looking for now is I'm going to look for some attachment points, some sort of metal loops or something to go along the top there in case I want to throw a cargo net over top of that. That'll be all secure. Got these, I don't know if these are long enough. Found these. I'm going to put them through here somewhere and then strap it or chain it or somehow to the cargo loop there. That'll keep the bottom from sliding out if I want to drive around without the tailgate up with it down. And then the top, I'll have some sort of locking mechanism on it so that it won't slide out as well when you take off with the tailgate down. But yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on here and we'll get back to you. Okay, and we're back. We've been busy here. Actually, it's been a couple days. Today was the first day I was able to get back out here and work on this. But we got some more done here. We got the top cut down to fit in between the two rails. And I had a leftover piece of ply from the top here, and I decided to go ahead and throw it on the back there and make like a backstop. I'm going to get some L brackets and mount them on the other side and underneath so you won't see them. To stiffen that up a bit. And I think I might cut the top down a little bit here so it doesn't interfere with this top rail in case I want to put a shelf across there or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. Slides in and out pretty good. Pretty easy. Okay, now the roller bearings. If you're just tuning in, I had to buy some more because I didn't buy enough of them, and I was able to get them mounted about 2/3 of the way up there, and I ran out and I had to order some more. If you're just tuning in, they look like this. Little mouse ball from a computer. And so they're all mounted in a pattern on this bottom plywood here. And I had run out, so I ordered some more, but I was waiting for them to get here, I thought about it a little bit more, and if I continued on with the same pattern on the bottom, then as soon as I moved this out a little bit, that last row of roller bearings wouldn't be doing anything anymore. They'd be unemployed. They'd just be sitting back there waiting for me to push this thing back in. So what I decided to do was the last 2 rows I mounted to the bottom of this top panel. So now when I pull it in and out, they're always in play. They're always helping carry the load. So I think that'll work much better. Actually, I think that's pretty cool. What do we got to do? So I'm going to put a stiffener underneath here to support it this way just a little bit. And I've got a couple of legs, or actually they're collapsible tent poles. They're really cool that you can use if you want to use it as a table. So I'm going to do that and get some kind of handle on there. And then over here, I haven't figured it out yet, but I think that's going to be the most I allow it to be pulled out. And so I'm going to mount a stopper here on both sides, something that interferes with this, so it stops it from being able to come out any further. There'll be one over on that side as well. Yep, so that's what we're going to be doing next. Probably the stoppers. No, not the stoppers. The L brackets on the back of there. Then the stoppers. Then the piece on the front here. Some kind of handle. But we're getting there. We're close. Okay, and we're pretty much done with this little project here. I went ahead and put some black stain on it to protect it a little bit from moisture, even though it stays really dry in the back of here. I haven't noticed any water in the back since we bought it. Got some rubber matting down on here. Got 4 hooks on each side for a cargo net. Got some straps holding that bottom piece in nice and snug. The legs, I'm gonna cut some little pieces of 1x4 or 1x3 for each foot, drill a hole in it for this to stick down in, and then I'll have a couple of holes for stakes that I can drive into the ground. That'll keep us from kicking these table legs out. Somebody come up and kick it. Won't happen. Yeah, so this is really a light to medium weight table. If you wanted to make it more heavy duty, you could use thicker plywood. If the back of your truck was wet, you could use pressure treated. If it was going to be wet more often than not. But as I said, this one will be dry. One more thing I'm going to do, one more mod in the future. A friend of mine on Facebook suggested that I put some tracks for those roller bearings to ride on. And I'm just trying to decide what material I'm going to use, if I'm going to use some kind of carbon fiber stock or aluminum tracks or something for those wheels to ride on. He suggested you could have an issue if you put something heavy on here. The ball bearings will kind of work their way into the wood a little bit and become difficult to manipulate. So I'll be doing that, just not yet. But yeah, that's it. We got a table to tailgate with, a table to fly my planes with, and of course an easy way to load this thing, the back of it. This will be the back. Shove it all in. When you're done, save your back. So thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get this video out to you. This is one of those little projects I wanted to do before we moved. We did find a house. We found a builder who's going to build the house for us. We just have to find the land now. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll catch you soon.